Okay, we're starting the reading off with the overall energy, and that is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're blocking. You're blocking, and this looks like outside influences here. Something trying to come back in, and that you're done with, that you don't want anything to do with. This surrounds your whole reading. Let's read on. Up here in your highest energy is the Tower. So I usually look at these two cards. You know, these are the most important two cards in the whole reading because they're what's going on right now. You're in the Tower moment, so there has been some kind of an upset has taken place. It looks like either whatever or whoever was involved is trying to come back in, or there are opinions. And, everybody having like their say, and you just want to be left alone. That's what it looks like. So this Tower moment is very high in your energy, but you want to be left alone to deal with this on your own. And by you dealing with this, I have the Knight of Swords. This is like trying to cut that energy out of your life. This is pretty fierce energy. You've really had it with that Tower energy. So yeah, you don't need anybody's help. This is how I feel with this reading, Cancers, is you don't really need or want anybody's help. You want to take care of it yourself, and which you are doing. You're also taking all this love that you have in your heart, and you have a lot of it, and putting it on a shelf behind you. So just kind of storing it for safekeeping for when you're ready to hand it out, when the feeling is right. So you got your love back. They didn't take anything. Whatever happened here, they didn't take your love. You have it. But you are getting rid of this Tower energy. I also have the Seven of Wands. Under that Tower energy, yeah, that energy is a burden. It's heavy. It weighs heavy on you. And I think people know that. People see that. And everybody's trying to help. It's nothing... it's nothing mean or deceitful or anything like that. It's just that others care about you, but you want to just take care of it yourself. So you are. And you're going to be dropping these wands. This is the Ten of Wands. You can't keep carrying this heavy load, okay? You will drop them all at once or one by one. Whatever's best for you. On the other side of the Seven of Wands. So yeah, that you're also blocking that Ten of Wands. So you're trying to get rid of it on your own. That's the whole point. The whole surrounding of the reading is taking care of things on your own. You know, you're very independent. You know what you need to do, and you're just going to do it. I have a Death card on the other side of the Seven of Wands. There goes the garbage truck, if you can hear it. So, this is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be high in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is leaving the old behind, and that's exactly what this reading, where it's heading, is leaving this old Tower energy, the burden, leaving it all behind and moving forward. You can do it on your own, and you are doing it on your own. Under the Ten of Wands is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're like walking away from this whole shenanigans, whatever it was that turned your world upside down, something that was unfair to you, I would say, by looking at these cards. You're getting rid of that energy. You are leaving it behind. Leaving that burden behind. And then we have the Page of Pentacles right next to that Eight of Cups and under the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so you figured things out. You know, you know what happened. You know what went on. You have, it's like a crystal ball, that pentacle that the page holds, really analyzing, dissecting the whole situation. You really don't need anybody's help, again, in this matter, because you have it figured out. You know what you need to do, and you know you know how you're going to go about it. Next to the Page of Pentacles is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is right under the Death card. So it feels to me like I said before, you weren't being treated right. I have the Knight of Wands here. You took a really hard look at. Really took a look at that energy. This Knight of Wands is the energy, male or female, of someone running in and out of your life. And they actually, they run in with the staff of new beginnings. They run out with the staff of passion usually. So, it doesn't have to be passion, but they did run in and out of your life. Please excuse my dog. Someone must be walking that she doesn't recognize out there. So this Knight of Wands is under the Death card. Yes, you're leaving this energy behind and you're moving forward. You know how you're going to do it. Anyway, you know how you're going to do it. This energy is not good for you, and you are going to move forward. Yeah, you handled this just great over here. If you haven't handled it yet, you're in the process of doing that, and you will be doing it. So then we have the Emperor here. The Emperor up in your highest energy line. This is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart, might be strong in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is about being stubborn. This is like sticking to your plan, not budging from what you need to do. I think this is your energy. I don't think this is anybody else's energy. I think it's like, this is a granite throne here. So it's like, you took your love, you put it on the shelf behind you. You're moving fast, fiercely towards eliminating this burden of energy that has been heavy on you. It's like nobody can change your mind. Nobody can come back in. Nobody can tell you how to do it. Okay, this is that stubbornness that I was talking about when I was reading the Seven of Wands. You are very well liked and very well respected by others. That might be why people are trying to help you, but you don't need it. The Emperor now is right next to Temperance. You don't need it because you do have help. Whether you realize it or not, you are surrounded by your guardian angels and spirit guides. They are working really hard, pouring that potion back and forth here to get you to rebalance. And that's exactly what you're going to do by getting rid of this energy that was hanging around you here. So, one foot is in the water, one foot is on the land. It's an unbalanced. So what Temperance is trying to do is get you rebalanced and try to get you grounded again. So you do have help. Oh, this is the card for Sagittarius, by the way. So Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. Right next to Temperance is the Two of Pentacles. There is confusion here, and it has to do with commitment or stability. The confusion it's something to do with this Tower moment. It's like, it's almost like you still kind of go back and forth. See the rocky waters? Those ships are just bobbing around on the ocean there. But this is like indecisiveness. So that's probably, Temperance is right next to this. So Temperance is, like I said, is trying to get you balanced. I think this is a mental balance. I don't think this is, like a physical, like heart. I think this is a physically like balanced in the mind, because they threw you off balance. This Knight of Wands has a way of doing that. This energy, because they flip your life upside down every time they leave. It's always good when they come in. It's always, hard to handle when they leave. It's very disrupting. So you may have been in this energy for a little while, and Temperance, when you cut this energy out and you follow through with what you're going to do here and eliminate this Tower energy and that heavy burden, you will be able to balance. Temperance is really here trying to help you do that. Under the Emperor is the Six of Swords. Yeah. And this is actually on your mind. This is next to the Death card, leaving the old behind and moving forward. It's it's a little bit of a task to do. I think that's maybe why everybody wants to help. But you have your truth. You have all your clarity with all these swords. You're moving away from rocky waters, okay, towards a smoother, more calm and peaceful place in your life. You're going forward with the pole. You're moving forward here, leaving the old behind. You're going forward here towards peace and tranquility. You're heading right towards this Three of Wands. This is under Temperance. This is where Temperance is trying to get you to go here, and they will succeed. This is you ready to move forward. You're looking out over the ocean. There's 3 ships. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you can see them. And this is kind of like waiting for your ship to come in. So I feel like you're going back, you're getting balanced, and you're going to get ready to possibly date someone again, or possibly try a relationship, or whatever this was. I don't, somebody running in and out. I really think it is a relationship. Most of tarot is a relationship, but you're going to be keeping your eyes peeled for someone better for you on the horizon. It's right next to the Hierophant. And the Hierophant's right below this confusion. So Taurus might be strong in your chart or in someone's chart around this reading. But this is what you're keeping an eye out for here. The Hierophant is traditional values, traditional morals. It's quite the opposite of this energy of the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is non-committable usually. The Knight of Wands is not stable. They flip your world all around. There's no security, no stability, no commitment. And this is what you're looking for, the complete opposite of what the Knight of Wands is, for commitment, for stability, security, a grounded relationship. Not all this confusion here with these pentacles flipping around. So close to this Knight of Wands here is this Seven of Swords. So yeah, what comes with that Knight of Wands is some sort of deceitful energy. This is like lying, stealing, cheating, because they run in and out. You never know the whole truth. So you're moving away from that, this deceitful energy, which is, part of your rocky waters here. Under this Three of Wands, okay, is the Three of Cups. So, for one thing, it was joyous when they ran in, but they would run out, and it's like, see how this figure is looking back at that Three of Cups? Every time that they would meet up with you, it'd be like a reunion, and then be happy, and maybe you'd have a couple glasses of wine and dinner, and then they'd disappear, they'd take off. So this reunion card is also under the Three of Wands. I think there's something coming in. There's something joyful out here on one of those ships. You're waiting for your ship to come in. These surround the Three of Wands here. Also that Six of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be moving forward. You're going to be ready to look out there over the world, waiting for keeping your eyes peeled for the right person to come into your life. With this Three of Cups here, I feel like you're probably going to meet whoever this is, whoever your ship is, at a place where there's several people enjoying themselves. Maybe a barbecue. It could be a club, I guess, in this environment. I'm not sure. It could be just anywhere where people gather for fun. That is right next to the Queen of Wands. Now this is under the Hierophant, and I think this is the energy that's coming in. Might be a fire energy. Might be Aries. Might be Sagittarius. Might be Leo. But this Queen of Wands, male or female, is holding that staff of new beginnings and fresh starts. There is passion here. This is real passion. It's not immature, running out of your life passion. This is real passion. This is a wand of new beginnings and fresh starts. They might like to garden. They might like animals or pets, male or female. But I think this person's coming in because it's right under the Hierophant, and I think this is could turn out to be a very traditional, what you're looking for, okay? A very traditional style relationship with the passion that can lead to commitment, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun with whoever this person is, and that you might meet them in a situation where there are people gathered for fun. So, whoa.